What's up, man? It's your boy Nardo. Once again, man. Hey, look. Talking about this Diddy thing, man. It got me thinking about some things, right? When I wonder, like, when we gonna stand up for what's right, man? When we gonna stand up for what's right? Man, I heard Umar saying some crazy shit. I heard MC Shan saying something crazy. And I'm like, wow. Mark Curry said, did he look like he was sorry? I'm like, wow. Is he looking at the same thing I'm looking at? Is he looking at the same video apology that I'm looking at? That man had a minute apology. And if you look at it, he kept every 3-4 words he'd stop. He really, I mean, I don't know if the man got publicists or somebody. They needed to write that thing. If they wrote that, he probably wrote that himself, and being that he's a narcissist, he ain't had much to say because he wasn't sorry. So he tried to make it longer than it was and only could make it a minute. But what I'm saying is, man, like, we need to stand up for what's right, man. I thought Umar was that guy. Umar got me questioning about his school. Certain people, man, I just thought I saw a video when they was people was taking up for him. And saying, yeah, he apologized, and you gotta mean your apology, bro. You just can't apologize, a half-ass apology, and expect people to accept it. And that apology was half-assed. That apology was half-assed. We gotta stop, man. We gotta stand up for something, man. Us, as I hate using this term, black people, we gotta stand up, man. If somebody wrong, they wrong. And this bleeds into our everyday life. That we accept the drug dealers. We accept the everything that's bad with our community. We accept it. We had gotten to a point. Hey, I live in Baltimore, Maryland, right? Baltimore, I don't know why I keep saying Maryland, but Baltimore. Everybody know where Baltimore at. But I lived in Baltimore. All right, so I lived on this street called Patterson Park, right? And when I was growing up, this area, stuff was happening, but it wasn't like bad. Just during the time I was growing up. So I was born in 75. So I'm saying this is around the 80s, I'm saying the early 90s, right? So I was in an area where, things probably was starting to kick off a little bit during that time. Drugs just starting to really ramp it up and stuff like that, right? But, alright, if anybody know that area, you got Patterson Park, Chase Street, Biddle, and you got these areas, right? But it's areas around there within that little area right there that we knew that if we go there and do something crazy, those people was going to tell on us. So nobody did that. You never seen people in the middle of the street playing football, doing stuff like that. Because these people who were homeowners would be like, nah, y'all ain't going to mess up our value of this house, and no, we ain't doing that. Even though that's, but still, they did enough for that, like, to control their area. That's what I'm getting at. Now, because we put this snitching thing in there, can't cooperate, let's harass the witness or whatever, harass people and stuff like that. We have created a lawless society. where the people who want order, law and order, are scared to say anything, because they have to live there. And now it got so bad that it's probably only one or two people on that block who willing to protect their area. Back in the days, probably it was 15, 20 on the block. You'll see people coming out there painting the little tires, flower pots and stuff like that. It was more togetherness. Now, we have this society where I say now is like more of the people who was on crack and stuff during that time. Now they had the babies, and not to put it on, make an excuse, but this is my theory, that now they are grown up, and now only thing we can pass down to our young ones is craziness. I used to be a baseball coach, and man, just to see like how happy the kids was, but when it was time for the parents to come and watch their kids play this baseball game, play this game and have fun, they out there smoking weed and being drunk. Like, this is the type of things that's going on. So with that, all I'm saying is this thing with Diddy is a reflection on all of us, because there was no one. You mean to tell me it wasn't nobody to say like, yo, Puffy, man, like, you gotta chill? Or before this happened, you mean to tell me it wasn't nobody to say like, yo, Puffy, man, you need to apologize to people, yo, they gonna look at you crazy later on if stuff ever come out. Or maybe somebody said it to him and he just didn't care, right? You mean to tell me that it's people who will just sit there and let it happen? I listened to sorry if I don't know the names and stuff like that. I'm not indebted into this like that. But it was a Chinese girl who was saying that she was with Puffy, and she basically was saying like, ain't nobody gonna help her. People would be right there and nobody help. So what you want these young women to do? You know what I'm saying? What you want them to do? So you gotta watch out for this, man. Like, it's crazy. We allow stuff to happen, but we got them doing this time to come down on the people. We don't want to come down. We want to give them an out. We want to be saying stuff like, oh, well, he apologized. And okay, your apology got to mean something, man. And how it looked in the public, what he did to the girl, his apology didn't match it. That's one of the things, that's what I'm trying to say. It had to match it. It make me think of everything else that went on. I was one of the ones who always stuck to the thing of Puffy got Biggie, erased. That was my theory. I said it in the song, is Puffy scared of Suge, or is he pulling the plug? You know what I mean? Think about it. Looking at what he did now, how everything played itself out with the Cassie situation. You mean to tell me you don't think there's somebody who sat in this house and was like, if Biggie leave me, I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to be able to get the money that I'm going to have with him gone to somewhere else. Because all this old stuff is going to be just old stuff. Because he's going to go out and make some new stuff. But if I control all this old stuff, and I make it look like, oh, Biggie was my boy, and I'm so sad about him, everybody will love me because of how much they loves him. That's what my mind frame. That's what I was thinking. And I that's what I think to this day. I mean, nobody can tell me anything different. So I just look at it and say, like, man, we got to stand up, man. We got to stop letting evil take us away from being right or righteous. We gotta stop that, man. It's a righteous thing to protect and serve your community. It's a righteous thing to get the destroyers of communities out. You know? And like I said, man, I know a lot of people, and I know people who, you know, in different walks of life and stuff like that, man. That's not saying that I hate them. What I'm saying is, for the betterment of our people, they need to change. For the betterment of our people, they need to change. We need to change. We have to stand up and stand on business, what the young people would say now. Stand on business on Puff, man. I mean, we don't really much got to do it now because they on his helmet. You know, they on his helmet. I don't know what he did to him, but they on him. But that's all I want to say, man. This is a reflection. This Puffy thing is a reflection of our community, man. Only because no one ever said anything to him. Right? So now when we saying something, now we're feeling like, oh, everybody coming against Puffy. You know, everybody hating on him. Well, if we would have said something earlier, somebody would have said something earlier and stopped them from being a menace back then, we wouldn't have that problem. No, I'm about to go, man. I just want y'all people to look at life, man. And I always end it off by saying, keep your head up and keep it on the swivel, right? That's how I feel, man. And that goes not just for watching your back, but watching your brother's back, watching your sister's back, your family's back, your neighbor's back. Keep your head up, keep it on the swivel, man. This is your boy Nada, and I'm out. 1.